fact, Joe, can you go into our mod settings and make some modifications to ensure that we're good?
I will not be taking part in this.
Okay. Alex, can you do me a favor?
Do not die. Or do. I don't know. I would prefer you don't.
I hate doing this part without arrows.
I gave you so many arrows.
But I don't have a bow.
All you do is complain. First it's, oh, you give me all this music and I don't have an ocarina. And then it's, oh, I have all these arrows but no bow. You know what? Why do I bother giving you anything? Okay, I will be back. What?
All right, here we go.
It's on Steam that I can
Here we go.
check.
Here we go.
All right, pause buffering time, baby.
Pause buffering doesn't work. Now we know. So here's the flaw with pause buffering. So
there's a delay before you get to do any inputs.
Yeah.
If you want pause. Yeah, buddy. Keep. All 64 games are jank as hell.
Well, at a programming level, yeah.
They are on me like hounds. Like the moment I say something that could be quoted, it's gone. It's
Don't forget clips.
It's written in stone.
Xander, have you ever just sat there watching the autoplay shuffle for clips?
No, I don't think I have the mental capacity to get through that.
I do that at least once a week.
Oh my gosh, this is why
I need to get
so
back
different.
I need to get back to putting my fucking clip compilations together so I have them.
I feel like I could never be a politician because Fang would be like the person to bring me down, like just through those clips.
This Iron Ted fight is way worse
They'd be
than
your
last time,
Robert
by the way.
Frost.
I really think this is cool. You're like in a legit dungeon for Zelda. You think this game was ever supposed to use the GameCube's stereoscopic 3D?
I don't know. How difficult to say.
But now I know the bond between us is more snorkly. Is this gonna mean deep?
Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
Why is that the first place you go?
Gilgamesh level condescension.
Oh my
Which
fucking
planet
god!
did you from?
That was your targeted attack. Congratulations.
From the fourth Grail War.
I got Ryoma. You get that.
Yeah, but now mine's over. You have to live with Ryoma.
You don't know. Maybe you're right, and he's the killer. Yeah, I learned that Xander is a video game.
I don't know if you guys realize what's happening, but things are happening.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna.
You'll find out shortly.
I was reading chat.
Oh my gosh! Finally changed the
Chat was being funny, so I don't have to worry about it.
Looks like we're ready. Let's start the swap fest.
Xander was a video game during
What are we
the Brothers
swapping?
Oh no!
stream. What's happening? What? Why? No!
What? What?
What?
What?
Congrats, Oreo. That's been an exciting swap fest. See you next time. Oh man.
That was very exciting, that swap fest.
Okay.
This is how I name all of the layers on all of the fucking Kingdom Hearts thumbnails. There's Matt and there's me.
Okay, here we go. Shit! That's it. I'll talk to him tomorrow for sure.
Is there gonna? What's with that girl? She walks in, hoots around, and mumbles. She never orders anything, which sucks because I only have the ability to make burgers. I guess she's pretty cute though. Hey, do you want a burger? Can you even eat burgers? Please. My sales numbers have been low. I haven't gotten any tips. They pay me nothing. Please get a burger. I don't care if you throw it in the trash. Just give me a burger.
Combat system activated.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Why aren't you using stun the ability to Okay, we in it. Okay.
We're going to prom. We're going to prom.
Hold on, something's happening. Hold on, something's happening. I don't know. The audio's not doing. I don't know what the audio's doing. Audio's not doing. I don't know what the audio's doing. Audio's not doing. I don't know what the audio. The audio's a disaster. I don't know why. Audio's a disaster. I don't know why.
It's repeating. It's feedback looping.
I've at least stopped the feedback loop. Do I have the stream open in some browser tab that I don't know?
Zero says, I think we're calm again. So,
Yeah, it seems to be gone.
No, it can't be it.
Game might be a little bit loud though. Slightly.
Hell is playing desktop audio.
Thought it might have been me, but I am muted.
What?
I thought it might have been Alter, but I'm
Oh.
muted. So, just be coming through me. And I have a headset this time, so.
What the fuck is going on? I legitimately have no idea.
It's not doing it anymore. Did you not hear us say that?
That's because I muted desktop audio. Yeah.
Oh, can they not hear? Well, they can hear us.
They can hear you. They cannot hear desktop audio, which is trigger fire.
Huh.
Do you have monitor turned on desktop audio?
I shouldn't.
I would check that. How are you doing, everybody? It's been a struggle to get this stream. This was supposed to be an easy stream to like set up because it's just a visual novel, and then the universe was like, "Fuck off."
It also became my responsibility to do it. Yeah, something is just playing the stream audio over desktop audio, and I do not know why. That's deeply terrifying.
So you don't have monitor on?
No.
That's weird.
Are you playing over speakers and is being heard
I
on the mic?
If that was the case, desktop audio being muted wouldn't fix it. At least I don't think it would have.
Volume mixer is also not telling me what program it's coming from.
Hell yeah. We gotta go to prom.
I'm doing good. I just had some yogurt.
Did you
Drink
go
some
to your
water.
prom, Alex?
I did not.
I unfortunately did.
How was it?
It was bad.
It's coming from OBS? How is it coming from OBS?
Yeah, my school didn't have prom either.
The story for me is my mom wanted me to go so bad that she got my stepsister to ask me. And then I went to prom with my stepsister.
I'm narrowing my eyes in your
Yeah,
direction.
it was,
That's rough.
not exactly the great high school memory my mother thought she was sending me to.
Hold on. Test, real quick.
Huh?
Yes.
Wait, no, just don't say anything.
Joe's mom, we need to talk.
No, don't say anything. Okay, it's echoing both me and you guys, which shouldn't be a thing.
Is it echoing possibly out of somebody else?
No, because muting desktop audio fixes it.
Oh. Interesting.
Which means it is something on Matt's computer, but we don't know what
Well,
the fuck it could
hold
be.
on, let me mute OBS, I guess. Okay, that does it, but then I can't hear anything from Triggerfire or anything.
Oh, if you can't hear bippity boppity boo, then what's the point of even
What
streaming?
even is the point? Yeah.
Ask Suki if she broke it.
Can't
Well, hold on,
believe you do this, Suki.
but it's also it's monitoring everything that's being output to the stream. What would even do that? I don't even see an
Suki's trying to
option
help
for
you
that.
fix it. We went from ads for Maserati to ads for Blue's Clues. What have you all been doing on this channel? Solving mysteries, James.
No, but like actually, like what would cause everything coming out of OBS to
We-
monitor?
We may just have to go without trigger fire tonight.
I guess so. Yeah, I get we're gonna have to do without.
It's like
on.
8:45 for y'all.
Let me try something. Let me try closing the window you guys are looking at.
Yeah, OBS mysteries.
OBS.
Common
That did not
occurrence.
fix it. That did not fix it.
Every time you open OBS, a new mystery begins.
Yeah, like
Own procedurally generated mystery game.
how is it even possible that we keep getting brand new problems that we've never seen before?
They keep patching it to add new mysteries to. It's an ARG.
Yeah, I guess. Can someone go in and turn off trigger fire? I guess. That people don't waste channel points. Or at least turn off Yoko Shimomura, because the others would at least have a visual that shows up.
Oh, don't worry. I'm way ahead of you, Matt.
You never turned it on the first place, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
All right, yeah. So, okay. So I'm glad James is here because it reminds me of last year when we did the stream for the top TSIs of the year for RFN,
Good
and
ass stream.
somehow James was hearing us over Discord normally, like the way that it was supposed to happen. But on stream, once it got through OBS, the Discord audio was like 30 seconds behind James. And I have no idea what could possibly cause that. It is a scenario that does not make sense to me. All right, so you guys have the stream open and you got sound, right?
I have sound.
Correct.
All right, chat. How's the audio balance?
Can you hear me over the surf rock? The game got its own original soundtrack when it came out on Switch. Everybody remember that?
Yeah, now you could do it again. So, all right. So, how do we want to handle the voices, like, as our rules? Are we gonna do the Kingdom Hearts rules, where it's just we go in order for whoever?
I think that's the most
next.
fair way to do it, is to do it on
Rotation.
Okay.
So long as I'm voicing Miranda, and that's the exit now.
And how do we do the narrator?
Right, you like the fish lady.
There are two ways that I could see doing the narrator. Either one person, probably me, is the narrator the entire time, or everyone is the narrator on their own turn.
I like everybody
always
being the narrator on their own turf.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna go with that way then.
Do you not? Do you not want to do that?
No, that's fine. I think Matt is a very good narrator.
I agree, but it's also fun to do your own narration.
All right. So everyone will be the narrator on their own turn, and for characters, I'll be the first one that shows up. Joe is the second person that shows up. Alex is the third person that shows up. Pat is the fourth person that shows up, and we repeat from there.
I see.
Yay.
So 4 players. Second
I come
term
in,
with the DLC.
I save your stream and I get last pick.
So
I
I
see
do not
that.
I do not like short game nearly as much, but we're super fucking late.
So around 90
Yeah, it's
minutes is probably
best short.
the better.
Well, hold on. Is short game 1 week or 2 weeks?
I think it's
I don't remember.
2, and I think the full game is 3.
I've never
think.
played.
It's been a very
It's
long
been
time.
so long.
Last time I played Monster Prom, we were streaming it on this channel because it had just come out on the Switch.
Yeah, every
Because
time.
if short game is 1 week, that's basically not even playing.
Yeah, but we don't have 2 hours.
Let me
Just
look it up.
logistically.
How long is short game?
Short. It's around 90 minutes.
Well, I found the answer for Monster Camp.
Let me check. Oh, I think I might have found it.
Was that the dance move you were using at prom, Joe?
No, the dance
I
move I was using
believe-
at prom was sitting down in a chair and not dancing.
Okay, so a short game is
Away from your stepsister.
from what I'm seeing online, a short game is exactly half the length of a full game. So it's 2 weeks, but also the weeks are a little shorter.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a short game.
Yeah, we logistically do not have 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Short game it is. So we're going to share a controller, this controller. And you guys are watching over a Discord
Yay.
stream.
And you don't get to share the controller with us, chat.
All right. Are we all ready?
But, it should be noted, chat will be who decides turn order.
Okay.
I think we'll leave it to them.
Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I'm taking Vicky.
Curses.
Did you not see that coming a mile away?
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
pretty sure Matt always picks Vicky. Vicky's the best design of all 4 of them, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, wasn't there? Oh no. Calculus during the Cthulhu Girl are
All right.
dateable characters.
Who's
Yeah,
player
they're
two?
dateable.
Joe, you're player 2. Or
Oz.
actually, who is player 2? Now that I think about it. Does Pat just not get to choose his character? Okay.
I see how it is.
Joe, you want Oz?
I want Oz.
Okay. What's your name?
Just call me Joe, baby. Or Doba. D-O-B-A. Yep. Did you forget where... Oh, I was going to say, did you forget where O is? But no, you were doing the thing.
And what are your pronouns?
See him.
Sure thing.
Everything's
All right.
fine.
Alex, red or green?
Nobody said there was pronouns
I'll
in this
be
game.
Green.
Okay. What's your name?
Let's go with Fritos.
Yay. I don't know why, but that name sort of really fits. Brian.
Shit. Fuck.
Bruce.
Motherfucker. Holy shit.
Not Frizz.
I usually only play this game with a mouse.
Well, yeah, on PC, you could just use your fucking keyboard.
By the way, this is as fast as it goes. I'm like mashing the D-pad. And what are your pronouns, Alex?
He. Him.
Yeah. Pat, what's your name?
I don't have a good name.
Also,
Should we
Alex,
ask
your character is
chat?
voiced by ProZD, so there you go.
Oh my god.
I'll just do red, I guess. I'm gonna be
All right.
boring.
What's your
We'll,
pronoun?
we'll keep pronoun she,
Okay.
the female character.
Perfect.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
Named Pat.
Scott Howell, age 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
That's a himbo.
Miranda
Yes.
Vanderbilt, age 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
That's
Oh my
my
God.
wife, baby.
Polly
She's
Geist,
hot.
age 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, age 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLioncourt, age 400 XDX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Alex is interested in war crimes.
Zoe.
Alex, these are war
age-
crimes you don't have. I will fight you in an alley.
Zoe, age forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl.
She's a weeb.
Hewlett Packard, Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, age 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
400 years old and still in school. Damn. We were explaining to Alex earlier the canon. They're all over 18. Every
Yep.
character in the game, and the canon reason why they are in high school is because
Fuck you.
why not?
They're LARPing.
because they want to be.
Yeah. All right. So, Alex, do you understand the objective of the game here?
Yeah, get with the war crimes fish.
Okay. There you go. Alex has planted his flag. Are you
There
young,
was already-
unafraid,
there was
and ready
already
to
a
start?
fucking flag there, Alex. I'll see you in court.
Alex,
I'll
are you
include you in my genocide.
Alex, are you young, unafraid, and ready to
That's
start?
the thing that makes me want to be with her.
Yes, I am young and unafraid.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Question 1. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
Oh my god.
A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we can both do our best to have a good time, right? No one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. A purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality?
So that's the general vibe of Monster Prom, Alex.
Okay, so it sounds to me like Soren's kind of cool with bestiality.
I like I like the moxie of I've already fucked that animal, so joke's on you, pal. Joe?
I'm gonna go with a dolphin.
Alex?
How do I ban the streamer?
I'm gonna go with dolphin as well.
All right, Pat?
I will go with the second one. I also like that moxie.
All right. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware too much awesomeness." My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever. Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws. So is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets.
Second one's just true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with tax deductions. Joe?
I'm gonna go with 2.
Trivia fact?
Yeah, not in my experience.
Alex?
I'm gonna go with the first one. Beware
Pat?
too much awesomeness.
Also, I'm gonna go with the first one. Because I think that's the build I'm making. Oh, okay, that's a different stat than I
What
expected.
would be your dream first date? Okay, so this one, there's 6 options. Each of these is going to give you starting affection stats with one of the characters. So you are not locked into that character, but if you follow the character that you get here, it'll be easier. So, what would be your dream first date? Crimes. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. A sweaty and manly wrestling match. A fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry open to becoming something else. An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure, or sexy decompiling. I'm gonna go with a fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry.
I'm gonna guess
I'm enjoying-
a lovely
I'm
walk
in
in
love
the
with the villas.
forest, but I have no idea if one of these even is Miranda.
Alex?
Crimes, of course.
Pat?
I will do sexy decompiling.
Ah, I see.
Unfortunately, yeah, my target was not on there, so.
School just isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your stage name? Max Pleasure Model 3000? Oscar Wilde? Nikita Nipples? Kawaii Pussy Uwu? Excuse me, I wouldn't be the stripper, honey, I'm the damn pimp. Or my name plus the naked. Like Oscar Wilde.
Fucking love these.
Fuck. I think my name, the naked.
Alex?
I have no actual idea who that is.
My name in the naked is... I want to do something different, but that's the one that made me laugh, so I'm going to go with it.
All right, Pat?
We'll do excuse you.
None of us did Kawaii Pussy Uwu. We're all a bunch of cowards.
That's just not me. I don't watch anime.
That's the reason you do it.
All right, so chat is going to be the
expectation.
judge for the turn order questions, right?
Yes, I think that would be the most fun.
Okay.
We'll explain what those are when we get there, Alex. Don't you worry.
Don't worry.
This game has an extremely
Otherwise-
fun way of deciding turn order between between rounds.
And that's only at the end of the week too, so that'll affect the second week. So, okay, so each of the locations gives you a boost to a stat, and then you will have a scene where the characters will show up, and you're gonna have options to try to get in their good books. And when the dialogue options in the scenes, they are checking 2 different things. First is, what do you think this person would approve of? And second is, how good is your stat that is relevant? and it
Oh,
doesn't
Baldur's
tell you
Gate.
what the relevant stat is. So you kind of need to just guess what the relevant stat is and figure it out from there.
Is
If you-
it easy to intuit what the relevant stat is?
Relatively,
Sometimes.
yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
If you wrap your head around how the game thinks.
I'm going to go to... I'm gonna do the gym.
Damn, what the fuck's up with your smarts?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
And that was your weakest stat,
But
too.
Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentagram filters. So I'm gonna be Liam, and then Joe is whichever character shows up next. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all of my photos. Infinite Top. It's also probably why I have only 6 momentagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Yes! Goodness, that situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Okay, well, I don't have a lot of money, so this is not going to be the winner. So I guess we're going to use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Fuck!
Not so fun.
Not so fun.
I was
What
hoping to be
is-
boldness.
What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. Porn your heart out.
With Miranda's blessing, you soon transform Liam's feed into a cavalcade of nice boobs and deadly explosives. All seems to be going well. People are liking his pics in droves, when you see Liam being led through the halls in handcuffs. I don't even know what you're talking about. Encouraging acts of violence? I just post pictures of my food under opaque brown filters. It's just figurative violence against the status quo, not actual violence. So what if my profile says come for the bootleg pornography, stay for the domestic terrorism? It's clearly ironic. Oh, if I was going to be wrongly incarcerated by the state, I would have at least liked some warnings so I could fix my makeup. This is the worst day of my practically infinite lifespan. The cops eventually release Liam in exchange for teen fashion advice, but you spend the rest of the week covering your digital tracks. You lose 2 money and 1 creativity.
Oh.
Joe, where you going?
I can't go to the gym. Damn
Dang,
you.
Matt, you're poor.
Library is what gives money, right?
Yes, library gives money.
I'm going to the library.
Yeah.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Later, you're predictably daydreaming about prom. You can't wait. Fancy outfits, the DJ playing Cotton-Eyed Joe, mediocre snack table. It'll be a dream.
Alex!
Bro, I need your help. Prom night is going to be a nightmare.
I'm so happy. Not exactly encouraging words from the person you were considering asking, but okay. Sorry, Scott.
I'm so
you're not my
sad,
pick.
bro. I just called my grandma to ask her where my phone was, and she told me that this year prom night is on a full moon. I can't go to prom on a full moon. I'll turn into a wolf, and then I won't be able to dance or wear my tux, or control my desire to rip everyone apart limb from limb. I know it's asking a lot, but could you help me? You're like the smartest person I know.
Sorry, Scott. You're not nearly genocidal enough for me. You're too kind, Scott. Does Scott know any other people? Signs are pointing to no.
Oh, did I say smart? I think I meant best at coming up with weird plans. And I have a weird plan. I've seen lots of TV shows where they lock up the werewolf in a cage when the moon is full so they don't escape and hurt people. We could try that. That was my first plan anyway. I've also thought of training a different wolf to be my buddy, so he can talk to me while I'm a wolf and we can go to prom together. If there are 2 wolves there, maybe it won't be so weird.
No, that'll never work. And even if it does, like hell, you're letting some other mangy mutt take Scott to prom. I'm not taking Scott to prom, but sure.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like the fact that the narrator is speaking in second person, like it doesn't make it appropriate that we're all our own narrator. So I can take over if we think that would be better. But for
doesn't really bother me personally, but
let me know your thoughts.
Breaking the canon. I hate it. No, I don't care. It's whatever.
Well, the narrator is canonically a different character, is like his own character.
Yeah.
You can date the narrator. We wouldn't be able to do that here, but he's like a hidden dateable character.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Is he like made of stone?
No, he's fucking ripped.
Yeah.
You just need to build a werewolf-proof cage. Unfortunately, you've seen firsthand that Scott's fangs can cleave a stripper pole in 2. Long story. So it'll need to be strong. So where can you find something wolf-proof on such short notice?
Go on an adventure to steal the legendary cage of Kroktoaz, the vengeful deity of torment. It's actually where Kroktoaz puts his dog when he needs to go to the vet. Or just put one of those do not disturb hotel things on the inside of the cage so Scott, being a good boy, won't disturb the outside.
We'll go with put a do not disturb sign. Yes!
Wow, you really think that will work? It just kind of looks like paper.
It
is just paper.
So you
Luckily,
speak
Scott.
narrator.
What?
Oh, so you used to be the narrator to start talking out of instinct.
Luckily, Scott will believe anything. Also, this will probably not come back to bite you in the ass later when you actually do need to contain him. Right?
Alec! No, Pat. This is Pat.
Oh, okay.
Pat, you're the entire coven, baby.
The entire coven? Okay, wait. I gotta think of something. I forgot about ancillary characters, so this entire time I'm thinking about voices I can. Oh god, I'm terrible at this. Okay. Doba, where did you get the Do Not Disturb placard of Motel Merlin? I'm sorry. We've been looking everywhere for that powerful artifact. It was forged by a Holiday Inn wizard council themselves. Legend has it that these things were solely responsible for preventing Hitler from invading South Africa.
I don't know if Hitler ever got that far.
I don't think he did. And now the
because the artifact was there.
Oh, that's true, yeah. The obligatory info dump is out of the way. We need you to give it to us, like, right now. It's saving the world business. Strictly need to know.
But we need it! Doba's gonna use it to lock me in a cage on prom night!
Why? Is it a fetish thing?
No, silly, it's just a favor! He might also put me in handcuffs and a muzzle while he's at it. Because I'll be a feral dog, and he'll be my stern master.
It
this
sounds
game.
like you guys have already practiced this thing, and we don't want to touch any stray fluids that might have gotten on the platter.
Well, now your classmates think you're a fucking freak, but what else is new? At least you accidentally yourself into a werewolf prison, and you get +2 charm and +1 boldness. Fuck yeah, I still got my charm.
Alex, where you going?
Boy, I hope I
Okay.
remember the right stats.
So the stats, the rooms influence the stats.
Yes.
And just so I understand what just happened, Joe wanted to impress Werewolf Guy,
Yes.
right?
So the scenes
Even
will,
though you're not trying to woo him specifically.
So the scenes will either be you get this one character and are trying to impress them, or it'll be 2 characters and you need to choose which one you're going to support.
Okay. Okay.
And so I think
it's all based on your stats, whether or not it will go wrong or right.
Yeah.
So like when it said not so fun for Matt did not have a high enough fun stat to actually pull that option off.
Yeah.
I feel like
I would tell you which location is which stats. I do not remember which location is which stats.
I think I sort of remember. I believe.
I feel like class is probably smarts.
Class is smarts, I believe. Auditorium, I think is.
I mean, that's creativity.
Creativity.
Outdoors.
I think outdoors is fun.
Okay, and
then I
bathrooms is
think
cool.
bathrooms is boldness. I think.
Yeah, boldness. Yeah.
Bathrooms is boldness.
Yeah,
so
'cause
do
you
I
cut
want
class.
to increase my creativity or double down on a stat that I already have pretty high?
I
So
think
you
it.
can-
I think it's
so
usually
the
best
way-
to double down. Personally.
Yeah, the way that actually getting a date works is you not only need to impress them enough and build up your reputation with them enough, but also every single character has like 1 or 2 specific stats that they look at, and if it's not high enough, you get turned down at the end of the game.
And for what it's worth,
Oh,
I don't.
it shows. Hold on, it shows what
Oh,
everything
hey.
is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll double down on my smarts then, because that's my
Go
highest
to class.
stat. Go to class. Is this a narrator?
Yeah.
That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Yay! Man, you're so smart.
There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates, when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. This is Matt, right?
Yeah.
No, that's you.
No, this is you. You're Scott for the rest of the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
forever.
This is Scott.
Oh, hi there, Fritos. Do you think I'm adorable?
Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly, I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king.
What?
Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king.
Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Okay.
Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. Or true royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
Okay, so it seems like the second one is charm, and the first one was probably boldness? Oh, I don't know. The other one could have been creativity as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that first one is, actually. I think you're right about the second one, though.
Yeah, I think the second one's definitely charm. Boldness is my guess for the first one.
All right, I'll go for charm then.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah!
My eyes are royal blue. Liam said they were cerulean,
Fuck you, Liam.
but I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have a little blue king or queen inside of me? It is like my true self? I always suspected such big muscles couldn't be of this world, so good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. I wonder what my real royal name could be. Sir Beef Wellington? Lady McBeef? No,
Love you so much.
Lady McMuscles. I should ask my loyal furries about that. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Fritos! You should come meet my furry friends sometime.
Well, You've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
All right, Pat, where are we going?
All right, I'm gonna go grab my water.
Wait.
If you're gonna be
Outdoors.
voicing Scott, you're gonna need it.
Going outdoors? All right.
The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Yay.
You're all set to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears. You don't mind too much, though. The darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed.
Who extinguished the sun? And why didn't they ask my permission first? Joe.
Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day.
That's you, Pat.
Oh yes, please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth, sorry. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world. So we've caused a solar eclipse, in order to defeat it. It's all very technical and magical. No need to hurt your heads thinking about it. It'll all be over soon.
I'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon, and then how will I sunbathe? God, you guys are so selfish.
This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can.
She's looking right at you when she says that. You realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale catfight. So you roll up your sleeves and...
bribe your contacts in military intelligence to nuke a hole through the moon, or offer the solar behemoth half the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute.
I don't know.
So
what,
obviously,
that's money, but the second one, I have no fucking idea what that could possibly be.
Maybe
Charm?
creativity, coming up with an alternative.
Oh no! If it's creativity, I'm fucked. If it's money, I'm probably fucked.
What you gonna do, Pat?
Well, I'm fucked either way, so we'll try
No,
number
wait.
2.
Take one that sounds fun.
Number 2 could possibly be boldness.
Well, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's whichever one is your highest stat is the one that you need to do, not that there's a threshold. I think. I'm not 100%
okay.
sure.
No, I think there's a threshold.
I don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure, but
I mean, so if you had 10 in 2 different stats, would they both win?
I don't know. I really don't know. I try not to know the metagame too much because then it just kind of becomes less fun, I think.
Sure, yeah, that's a good point.
Try the second one. I think it
Second
might be.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Charming.
I guess to convince the solar behemoth?
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. You borrow the megaphone from the gym, climb to the rooftop, and address the solar behemoth. You explain that in terms of sheer poundage, half the 12-year-olds in the world will supply 33% more meat than all the babies. The solar behemoth may be an unholy amalgam of sunfire malevolence, but it's no fool. It sees your point. It goes off to harvest the flesh of the tweens. The day is saved.
yay! Well, your stupid problem is solved. Unblock the sun.
But they still... millions will die.
Look at this rationally. A 50% decrease over the previous projected death toll is quite significant. And if you amortize the projected casualties over the life expectancy of the babies as opposed to the tweens, the life savings are even more significant.
I think what Vera is saying is, fuck off and let us sunbathe.
Calvin doesn't have a leg to stand on. Well, they have 6 legs between them, but it's a metaphor. They fuck off and you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. So this is where the chat is going to be our judge. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go dentist.
I don't see any of them.
No, you
Come up with one.
Come up with one yourself.
Oh. Postman.
Game developer.
Mayor.
Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player order is decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes, called Hans and Rudolph, would be, who aside from saving a kingdom are also your selected occupation. Start debating now. So the thing about dentists, so the Mario games are very they have a lot of food themes going on with the mushrooms and such. So I think that an off-brand game could be about the dentists needing to deal with the consequences of all those food-based power-ups. Because then eventually you also get to New Super Mario Bros. 2, and someone tries to eat their coins, which that does a number to your teeth. So I think a dentist, Mario and Luigi, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Off-brand Mario dentist game sounds like it exists. I can't really defend mine. I don't think mine's very funny, but you know which one I do think is kind of funny? I think the idea of a platformer about two mayors sounds really hilarious.
Two mayors from two different cities.
No, the same city.
It's always
gotta be the same city.
Oh, it's twin mayors.
They're twin mayors from the same city.
Okay.
The Kansas City mayors.
So what happened was they were both from opposing parties, but they got the exact same amount of votes. And so
they just decided they'll both be mayor.
Yeah, so then instead of doing a runoff, they were just like, fuck it, we'll both be mayor. And then so it's kind of like an odd couple kind of thing of they're running on different platforms, but now they're working together. And
well, one is mayor from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. The other is mayor from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it just rotates based on that.
Yeah. Alex, do you want to make a case for Postman?
Oh, of course. Yeah. So imagine this. You are trying to deliver anthrax to your enemies, but the CIA is on your case. So you play these platform levels where the CIA are chasing you down, and you have to deliver the anthrax in time. And so you have this countdown, but also you have obstacles, you got enemies. These war crimes need to be done in a certain amount of time, and each level you're getting closer and closer to the president of this fictional world that you're trying to take down. I think
you bring war crimes into every single one for the whole game.
I think it just works. It's a perfect marriage between the idea of platformer and delivering and war crimes.
You know Miranda can't hear you right now, right?
No, she can't.
You don't know that.
At least her voice actor can.
All right, chat. Who do you think is number 1? Who do you think is number 2? Who do you think is number 3? Who do you think is number 4?
Give us a ranking. It's time for a ranking stream. That's a hell of a quote. I can't wait for that to come up during a fucking Paper Mario stream. Holy shit.
I think number 1 is between Mayor and Postman.
Personally, I side with Mayor. That's the ranking I would give it, yeah. Me at the very fucking dead last. I really fucking whiffed that shit.
Well, you didn't even really give a case for yourself. You give a case for mayor.
Does anyone contest?
I didn't even have to try.
Does anyone contest Zero's order? Oh, Matascose says dentist above postman.
Yeah.
Switches dentist and postman.
I think it's going to mayor.
Yeah, I think no matter what, mayor is number 1. I think so. That's
Pat goes
Pat,
first.
Right? Okay, so
Hell yeah.
Second between dentist and postman. To be honest, I think Alex did better.
I would go with postman personally, yeah. And then dentist, and then as Zero put it, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right, Pat, where are you going? Oh, and so Alex, the pink-haired cat in the center, that is the shop where you can buy items.
Okay. But we'll use a turn.
We'll use
up your turn here. And items cost money.
I'm gonna be very transparent about my target. I'm gonna go sit with Polly.
God damn it!
So this
you
is
son of a bitch!
Polly Miranda and the Coven?
I'll fucking kill you!
You arrive at your table to find the Coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! Why are they all in winter outfits?
Yeah, been surprised by all the outfit changes.
They're using their bizarro they're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because of the evil twin thing.
We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies, subterfuge. I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy.
Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from the fiendish menace.
Joust them in Miranda's honor, or drug their food.
I'll drug their food. You reach into your pouch of drugs and pull out a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle on the Coven's mashed potatoes.
Pretty good. Almost like anthrax.
What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot, winners don't use drugs. You know what? How about we just move to another table?
Maybe leave your mashed potatoes here. Ha, suckers! They left their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up, Polly.
Polly eats all the drugs out of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe. A canoe that thinks you're kind of cute.
Sure.
Alex, where you sitting?
Can't sit next to genocide fish woman.
Nope, that's
Pat already
taken.
took that table like an asshole.
I furthered my
I'll
goal
fucking kill
and
you,
ruined
Patrick.
yours.
Okay, so remind me, what does the shop do?
You can buy items
you
there.
can buy items there.
Items are predominantly for secret events and secret endings.
Okay.
Some of them can help.
Some of them
with
give
stuff,
stats.
though.
Yeah.
So do you recommend I build rapport with characters that I'm not targeting, or go to the shop?
Well, so the way that don't bother with characters you're not targeting like at all. And so the way that the game works is that once the game believes that you're going for a particular character, it's going to start giving you events with that character.
Just gonna start shoving me at Scott, isn't it?
And me at Scott. I'll go to the shop then.
The shop? All right.
Show me that money.
Who's
Okay.
Cat Girl?
Cat Girl doesn't show up enough to be worth it. So we've got a corpse. It's a corpse. We've got some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. A PR agent. You do not have enough money for that. A motivational poster. The gift that keeps on giving. This is $0. I don't remember what this is.
I think it's a random item.
Okay. A fake badass tattoo. A sexy fake Latin accent. Or a blanket with 2 holes.
Just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it.
And if you'd like to see any descriptions, you can.
Okay, so what are the ones that are tagged event?
Those are ones that will cause events to happen.
Yeah. The others will affect your
but they-
stats. These ones lead you down like special events, secret endings, stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
And this one is a random item, I think.
I believe so.
I'm gonna actually check that.
Yeah, it could be like a cursed item.
So my guess is that tattoo is boldness, Bob Ross thing is creativity.
I mean, it does say creativity right there.
Yeah.
That's kind of a giveaway, I feel like.
The accent's
It's
probably
kind
charm.
Yeah.
The glasses are probably fun.
Russian novels probably smarts.
Smarts, yeah.
Okay, so the gift that keeps on giving, it does turn into a random item, but it turns into a random item that can only show up in the gift that keeps on giving. Some of which can lead to secret endings.
I see.
Wait, say that first bit one more time.
The gift that keeps on giving does give a random item, but there is a specific list of random items that can be in the gift that keeps on giving. It doesn't just give you any item.
Okay. What is more fun? Because my first instinct is like shore up my creativity. But...
I think the glasses would be fun. I think.
Glasses is fun.
Oh no, I guess not fun as in stat, but fun as in like what
you
would
mean
be
fun
more
as in-
Oh, well, one of the events would, but
Okay.
they
then-
changed the rest of your playthrough.
I only remember seeing the One
I've
of
seen
them.
The blanket with 2 holes?
We've seen the ghost.
Let's do corpse.
A corpse?
Yep.
All right. So you're going to spend 5 money on the corpse.
Yep. Oh, is that spending my... Yeah, it says it
Yeah.
actually spends my actual stat. I didn't know that. It's fine.
Let's go.
All right.
I hate to tell you this, Alex. I'm pretty sure one of Miranda's stats is money.
Fuck.
Rip. I'm going to go
I think it's
for-
money and charm, but I don't remember.
All right, we're going for Zoe. You sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit, and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone.
Wait, isn't it Alex's turn?
Wait, no, it was Alex's turn. Yeah.
was it?
Because you
Ah.
did Vera, I did Polly, and then...
Okay,
I
you're
believe
correct. Alex, I apologize for stealing that line from you. You're Damien, and that gives Zoe to Pat.
It's giving
Fuck
you
mice.
all the gruff voices.
He doesn't need. That's just the voice I do for him. He doesn't have to be a gruff voice. Whatever you think a demon sounds like. Anyway, Pat.
You're Zoe.
What's that
do you-
adorable little cup you're drinking from?
What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him.
But it says #1 son of hell on it.
Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of all hell. Before I killed him and took his super mug. Shut up and don't look at me.
Okay, well, if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you could sell it to me for 10,000 money.
Yeah, right. Like you have that much money.
Dude, I was an eldritch deity devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took some of their swag along with me? Or along the way? Give me the cup.
No, it's my #1 son of all hell mug, and you can't have it. Get away from it with your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions.
Why? Why? Why should I get away? Why?
They could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you can curry favor with one of them. Leave Damien alone, Zoe. He can't sell or give this cup away because he's under a terrible curse that means he must keep it in his possession. It has nothing to do with paternal love. Or, psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of all hell at best. That's what I'm going with.
Ooh. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Melanie. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damien is pretty lousy demon son.
What? No, I'm not.
No, I heard that you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you.
No, that is a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads loved me so much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forge me this #1 son of all hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell and they'll treasure it forever. Gah!
Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. I love when to get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side.
And hopefully
I
we
lost
get a
it there
glimpse
for a
of
second.
Zoe's soft side on prom night. No, wait, that sounded so skeezy. I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom! Joe, where you going?
So yeah, Zoe's thing, Alex, is that Cthulhu became a weeaboo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I go sit with Scott, the game's gonna decide I'm trying to get with Scott.
Well, you
But
you could prefer
It
Vera.
would be a complete waste of time if I don't have enough money to go for Vera.
You have the most money in the game right now.
Yeah, and it's still not enough to go for Vera, I guarantee it. Fine, yeah, let's do it.
Scott and Vera?
I guess. Sorry, Scott, it's not you, it's you. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a full of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When...
Food! Fork! 6, 8! Who do we deliciate? Eating! Yay, eating!
Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school.
What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me.
You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. Or the only problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as a giant salad.
As much as I desperately want to pick number 2 because it's correct, number 1.
Oh, duh! It's just like when we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win.
Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against teams that hate losing.
I'm gonna go try it right now. Those vegetables are gonna get so inspired.
Ron runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's...
That has been quite pleasing.
Thanks. Now I can finally enjoy this quinoa and baby tears salad without unwanted encouragement.
For the next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works!
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Keanu Reeves.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hulk Hogan.
Isn't it really hard to like think up a celebrity just off the top of your head for some reason?
Paul Rudd. Player order is decided based on how weird a video game starring the selected celebrity would be. I think there is a Paul Rudd video game.
I think Pat has already lost because Keanu Reeves is in a video game.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, Alex, so did you. Hulk Hogan's in a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's almost certainly in at least one video game.
He is. He's in Mortal Kombat.
Actually,
So wait, is
Mortal Kombat.
He's in
Wait,
Mortal
does
Kombat.
Paul Rudd
I'm
win?
pretty sure Contra's based off of him.
Does Paul Rudd win by default?
Paul Rudd's not in any video games as far as I'm aware, and it would be rather weird for a video game to star
Hell
Paul Rudd.
yeah. Chat, who
No,
loses
fan,
the
fan.
least?
I mean, a video game starring Hulk Hogan?
I'm pretty sure he's
not
on
You
the
mean
cover.
every W?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
He was
you mean
the
every
face of the
WWE?
WWE for fucking... Also, hold on, wait. What was
I'm
that
thinking
movie
like a
he was
Shaq
in?
Fu style vehicle for Hulk Hogan.
What was that movie that he was in?
She's in a few.
He was in like a movie that's fucking terrible, but he tried to be an actor for a little bit, and unlike a lot of other wrestlers, it didn't work. Let's see. Oh, just give me his fucking filmography. Holy shit, his Wikipedia article's so long!
That's great.
Suburban Commando. Was there a video game of Suburban Commando?
I
James
mean,
does not know how to rank these.
every
Otacat
WWE.
Zero, Mattis Kosei, please chime
Hate
in.
to tell you, Suburban Commando, 1993, on DOS, starring Hulk Hogan.
Arnold, Keanu. We got one vote in.
That one feels right.
That feels right to me, honestly. Yeah.
Keanu, whoa! I'm gonna try to defend myself here. Keanu's been in one. Wait, no, never mind.
Matrix.
Yeah, there are multiple
forgot about the
Matrix
Matrix.
games, bud.
Yeah, I forgot about Matrix. Never mind.
When the person you're talking about has walked onto stage at E3, I don't think you.
Yeah, no, I lose. I lose.
Who said Hulk Hogan?
That was Alex.
All right. Then
Getting
that
a lot
was
of number twos.
Then Doba. Then Pat.
Yep. Correct. Damn it.
This is recency bias.
Let's go.
What do you mean recency bias?
Shit, I wanted to go to the library to get more money, but that's the shop right now.
Ah.
Shit. Okay.
You know what stats you're looking for?
Creativity.
Who are you going for, actually?
Zoe.
Oh, creativity
Zoe
would be
need money?
auditorium, wouldn't it?
I don't think Zoe needs money. I just want to buy something from the shop because it's funny.
Ah,
But
okay.
yeah,
Man.
auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the. Oh, by the way, how do we feel about the current state of narration? You guys want to keep doing your own narrator? Do you want me to take over?
I have no hard feelings either way. Strong feelings.
Yeah, same. I'm ambivalent.
I'm fine doing my own. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Okay. That day while rehearsing for the class play, if anyone wants to give up the narrator privileges, I could take it from them. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. After rehearsal, you notice Liam, Polly, and Miranda staying late. You expect this from Liam, but Polly and Miranda? Something's up. No. We need something transcendent. Something fresh. Liam giving us both back rubs is neither of those things.
Miranda's dressed
Whatever.
up as Daisy.
Yeah, she is.
I don't like your tone.
Honestly, I don't know why either of you even signed up to help with the intermission performance.
Principal Giant Spider said I could do this instead of taking math. Academics at this school are a joke. It's awesome. Intermission performance? Polly told me we were coming here for back rubs.
Well, you're both here now. We've got to make the best of it. Let's give that audience the best 13 minutes of their lives.
A rousing speech. You have my scepter. You know what? That does sound fun. Let's do it.
So, any ideas?
No. How are we going to do a great performance if we don't even know what we're going to perform?
Reenact Snow White. Miranda can be Snow White, Liam can be the prince, and Polly can be every single other character. Literally, just throw money at them. People love money. I do not have money,
That second
so
one is.
It's got to be this one.
Oh, yes. The role I was born to play. Literally. A prophecy foretells that I will one day fall asleep after an allergic reaction to an apple.
Are you sure Polly can play all of those roles? There's at least 7 other.
Hell yeah. Finally, a use for all these false beards I've been collecting. And all these amphetamines.
In that case, we have a cast. I'll have to spend some time ruling a small kingdom, of course, to get into character.
Oh, I fucking love Polly. Oh, you can use Lemuria. Father just had their old prince executed.
You kick back to watch them rehearse. Polly pulls out like 20 fake beards from God knows where. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Sure.
All right, Alex,
All
what's the
right.
plan?
I guess double down on smarts again.
Class?
To class we go. That day you were astonished by the new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained +1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game. And +2 smarts. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in the school.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs.
Oh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly.
As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. We're the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you, because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says.
Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about? When you bought this corpse, Valerie told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory?
Trivia fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Or, Shiloh social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse.
Both of those are really good.
Trivia fact about fashion on your head. Quick. Shiloh social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own. Uh,
I think the top one is smarts.
yeah, I'm
Because
gonna
it's
say
about trivia.
that, and the other one is probably creativity. So I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay.
Yes. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and you place it on your head.
Holy shit, your
classmates-
smart stats so fucking high. What the hell happened?
Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable.
I think what Fritos is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, yes. Indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats.
I think it's cool how he's wearing a corpse on his head, and he's still, like, really cool about it.
Fuck, I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Fritos wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping?
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Fritos is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. You know what? He's doing it in such a confident way. I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic or healthy.
Hill drunk. Thanks, Polly.
And so all of them signed the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires.
We have corpses. We wear corpses on Wednesday.
Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. 16 smarts, baby!
What's the plan, Doba?
Jim! That's charm, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jim.
Jim's charm.
We don't need to read this they're the same every time.
They are not the same every time.
Oh. Many fall oh right, the second part's the same. Blah, blah, blah. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm.
No!
God. Damn it.
You love Scott!
I don't want to date you, Scott! You told Scott you'd meet up with him afterwards to work on his titanium-housed incarceration room specifically tailored for totally rambunctious animal people device. Thirst Trap for short.
Okay, I think we're almost done. The thirst trap's got 3 layers of silver bars, 16 padlocks, a rotting corpse if I get hungry,
Did I steal that
porno
from you?
mags, one of those thingies that shakes when you put it in your butt. I broke mine last full moon, but my grandma said I could borrow hers. She's such a sweetheart.
I don't know. You have so many questions, like why does Scott need sex stuff while he's a wolf? Or why does his grandma need it at all? And how soon can you forget that knowledge?
Oh, I know the answer. When I turn into a wolf, I can't really control myself, and a lot of my primitive desires get amplified. That's what my grandma says anyway. I don't know. Apparently, I get really hungry and kind of humpy while I'm a wolf. That's what the cage is for. It's okay, you'll see. You are gonna stay with me while it's happening, right? In case I escape?
No, I'm gonna fucking go and date Miranda. Fuck, stay away from me.
Great! Then the last step is to decorate the cage and make it look all pretty. Well, why do you look confused? Of course we gotta make it look nice. Wolf Scott will be so happy that normal boy Scott cleaned up the place for him.
Well, Wolf Scott is the one you'll hopefully... No, he won't. So, I mean, this is definitely a priority. Shut up, game. You can't force me down this road. I love Scott, but not that way.
A very postmodern piece of abstract art, or nothing is as beautiful as Scott. So 50 posters of Scott's face.
I guess that second one must be charm. With this, I don't remember. With the first one... No, you lose stats if you get it wrong, don't
Yes.
you? So yeah, second one. First one I definitely do not have the stats for.
Posters of my face? I really like this. Gosh, I'm so handsome. This is a great idea, Dopa. The cage looks really nice now, and seeing my face will be a great reminder to wolf me when I forget who I am. He'll be all, Grr, who am I? Am I handsome? Then he'll see the posters and be all, oh yeah, I'm Scott Howell, and super handsome. It'll make me calmer and less murdery. Not to mention, these posters will be a great way to let people know whose cage this is. Not anybody who looks in there and sees a rabid, hungry wolf is gonna look at the poster and know it's actually me. That'll be helpful since Wolf Scott is currently wanted for the murder of an entire pizzeria. If the police see it's actually me, Scott, in there, they won't arrest him. The whole design screams, "This is Scott's cage!" I love it.
There were a lot of weird things about what Scott just said, but you're just glad he didn't ask where you got the 50 posters on such short notice. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Pat, what's the plan?
The outdoors. So my boldness is actually not that bad. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, I forgot about him, slips on a banana peel. You start laughing at him. He asks you to stop. You don't. You laugh so hard at him, you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into...
the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor!
I think this is me? Is it?
No, I think...
You had...
Oh, no, I was... Yes, okay.
Zoe. Yeah, you had Zoe.
Yeah.
So it was Matt, yeah.
I was Zoe.
Good lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of most trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you. It's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit! Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal.
Like an answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing.
I'd present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Or jaw unhinges, bees pour out.
Both of these are fantastic.
Both of these are so good. I don't know what fucking stats either.
I have no idea.
Be, but...
Maybe boldness for the second one?
For bees?
I don't know.
First one's definitely mine.
I'm glad this isn't me, because I would have to pick bees regardless of what stat it is.
So, I don't think creativity is bees. I hope not.
I feel like it might be. It's definitely a creative solution.
It's a creative solution to the problem.
Boldness is... what is it? I really want to unhinge my jaw and have bees pour out, though.
Then do it, coward.
Yeah, do it on stream.
Right now.
Come on, Pat.
Turn on your location and make the bees.
Show us what that mouth do.
Wait, I gotta think about this for a second.
Why do you have to think about it? Think of the bees.
Oh, fuck it. Bees. Yeah,
Bees?
we're going bees. Please don't be creativity.
Oh,
boldness. Cool. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension.
Stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees! Probably should have specified that. Bees seems like a legitimate answer to me. What, are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé.
Aw, man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it.
All the unhinges are ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't help focus on keeping you in his dimension. You teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little horse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Miranda
weekend.
may be my wife.
Something
but
happened to Melanie.
Polly's so good.
Polly's so good.
Weekend time! You're with Miranda, Liam, Doba, and Fritos in Liam's apartment. Because tonight is game night.
Oh no.
Damien and Scott are late. How surprising. Ring.
Oh my god. Hey guys! We brought a friend. We hope it's okay, Liam. She's totally cool into board games. Her name is, Olga.
You do realize we can all see that's just a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler, right?
Rude! Yeah, Liam, you don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler?
Scott is technically right. We haven't done that, therefore I feel inclined to trust him.
Whatever. Can we play some games?
Heck yeah.
And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk, where you start with a huge underwater empire. It didn't sound funny, and it turned out to be completely unfunny.
What about?
No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn you're the werewolf only when you get the werewolf card, and not just always.
Right, we should totally play.
Not Cards Against Monster Kind, Damien. It requires no strategy nor skills aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it. You like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Euro game. And you know it's a Euro game because we'll spend more time learning the rules than actually playing. It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, an auction system, dozens of figurines, and hexagonal tile placement. After 3 hours of learning the rules and an extra hour for proper setup, you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything.
Yeah, Pat's the only one not here. Eee, this is not nice.
Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild bear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it would be cool to sneak a wild owl bear into a game night because of reasons.
Sorry, we thought it would be a super nice and inclusive for owlbears.
My apartment! My beautifully and minimalistically decorated apartment is being destroyed! Also, is she somehow winning? She is! You need to save game night! But how will you subdue a wild owlbear? The only logical way seems to be by beating her at chess 2. But she's kind of super good at it. It'll take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the owlbear. You know you kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games? Doba is the best at games. He plays Russian Pictionary once a month, and if he's still alive, that can only mean he always wins. Or Alex is a legend among board game players. He's one of the 3 survivors of the Monopoly game night of '98, which escalated from a technicality on a dice roll to one of our saddest national tragedies, with victims in the 2 digits.
And I also have the most smarts, so...
That is true.
But I have
oh no! Oh no!
Oh shit! Oh shit, I forgot it does this!
Use your memory!
Fuck!
I forgot about this
I'm
too.
pretty sure I have a higher charm stat at the very least.
Alex does have
means I can
extremely
charm
high
people.
smarts, though.
Yep.
But it's fun, so who cares? You join forces with Fritos, and together you become a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
You
8
roll a
fun is still good.
d6 and get an 11? You draw a card that doubles all your points if your opponent is very specifically more than 25% owl. You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there weren't any trivia questions. Impressive. Also, the owlbear seems way calmer now.
Yeah, Olga might be a wild owlbear, but she's not a sore loser.
I love the part where you got a bingo and then caught the duck to trade half your resources for a get out of jail free card. Such finesse.
And you know what? I was the werewolf all along!
That's another game, Scott.
For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me.
But the real winners here are Melanie and Fritos, because they showed off some very sexy board game skills. And also because they actually won.
Huzzah!
And so you spend all the rest of the night playing Dragoon, and then some group Consenticle, because there's nothing as cool as dragons, consent, and tentacle sex. You and Doba gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Wait, why did I?
Wait a
Wait, why
minute.
Dopa?
I have no idea.
Consenticle.
What the fuck?
Everybody chooses a part of their body. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Left thumb. This is my right thumb. Left thumb.
I.
Nose.
Toes.
Player orders decided based on how plausible it would be that 50 years from now, thanks to incredible tech and scientific progress, couples interchanged that part of their bodies as a romantic gesture. I mean,
Thumbs
beauty
being
is
that.
in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but like, what goes on your hand? Rings. And what's part of your hand? Thumbs.
What if you could incorporate your foot fetish into everyday life? Your significant other's toes, you can wriggle them whenever you want. Run your hands through them,
Hey.
interlock them even.
Mom, I'm
What-
scared.
okay,
Please come pick
what
me
are
up.
What do they mean by interchange?
Like you trade
like
them.
s-
Like
Yeah.
you trade
Oh, you
them.
trade them?
Yeah.
Oh. Why do I keep losing?
what was
Wait,
your
what
choice,
did you,
Pat?
What did you say? I forget.
I picked nose.
I
I don't
think
know.
I've got a.
All right, chat.
Please don't
Beauty
say
is
Alex
in
won.
the
I can't
eye
live in
of
that
the
world.
beholder.
Thumbs. You need.
Oh,
You
random.
need
Heroes
thumbs.
random? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
You need thumbs to pick things up.
Left
It's
thumb,
like
nose,
you're-
eyes, feet. Come on. Coward's way out, Mantis Kosei.
Yes. You need thumbs to pick things up. It'll be like your loved one is holding your burdens for you.
Eyes before
okay,
nose.
Fang says eyes before nose. All right.
I
So-
can't believe nobody went for feet.
All right, it looks like left thumb won. So that was you, right, Joe?
Yep.
Okay. Now, Zero or Odacat, whoever speaks first, choose between eyes and nose, because that's where Fangs disagreed with Mataskose. Odacat says eyes. That's me.
Eyes.
And then nose was Pat.
That and then
Yes.
feet
And
was
Alex.
Alex.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
You gotta know your audience,
Waiting on foot
Alex.
fetish.
So an idea that I had.
You don't
What
have
if
foot
for
fetishes?
week 2 we re-rolled our voices, just
I
to
don't
get
think
like
there's enough
more
game.
variety?
Well, I'd be fine with that. I don't know
Sure.
if there's enough game to justify that, but I'm fucking down with it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, it'd be exactly the same length as the time we just played.
I'm going to the library, baby.
Okay, so do we start with me or do we start with Joe?
Should we
Oh,
go
good
reverse order, where it's like Pat, then me?
Sure, we'll
then
start with
Joe?
Pat.
Reverse order sounds fun.
Reverse.
All right, we'll start
Oh,
with Pat.
never mind.
Jo-
Reverse order no longer sounds fun.
where were you going, Joe?
Library.
Library.
Give me money.
Oh.
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their asses kicked at a video game. And it is. God.
God.
I'm not even saying come on for Scott. I'm saying I have fucking 4 characters and none of them are Miranda.
Not
You
even a
find-
Polly.
You find Scott, Damien, Liam, and the Slayer. Oh, I thought that was an I for some reason. They're playing Federation of Fables, the infamous super competitive MOBA.
All right, who's Pat voicing?
They spot you. Wait, why does the Slayer
Hey.
have that spirit here? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's
Yo.
weird. Holy shit.
That's weird.
That's a thing
hey,
from the
you.
sequel.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe they're just using their sequel costumes.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe
Why
that's
would they be?
because what?
Some of them aren't in the sequel. Like Scott's not in Monster Camp.
I think he still shows up.
Hey, you, Doba, we need your help. We can't get these noobs. What? Fuck. We can't let these noobs win.
Alex.
Okay. It's true. This is so serious that we've put our feud aside to team up against the greater evil. 13-year-old brats that think they're better off better than us at FOF.
We were kicking their asses, but their jungler used a super special skill on our mage that cursed him to roam the desert for 40 years. In real life.
FOF developers are crazy as fuck. This game is insane.
So happy you said FOF.
Joe.
I was very worried you wouldn't.
Oh my god, I got Liam again.
We could re-roll.
Joe, do you want to
Do
trade?
you want to trade?
Yeah, okay. We need to destroy their base soon or we'll lose.
Or you can trust me. I'm playing Wally Rex, the Dino Diplomat. I'm in negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, the senseless bloodbath will end in a peaceful truce.
We need to destroy the base before Liam does his lame diplomat thing.
I'm Joe the
fuck.
Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone.
That won't help us in any way, Wolf Boy.
Not if I can't find a super cool bone.
Come on, Tilba, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight.
Now it all comes down to making the right choice. Which absurd character will be the game changer in this match? Let's see.
Gary, the game developer, mighty creator of entertainment, or no one. Just start dancing in a very stylish way. That always solves your problems, doesn't it?
That's creativity for sure, right? Or maybe
I don't
that's
know.
fun. What's my fun stat? Let's look.
9.
So if it's creativity, I'm fucked. If it's fun, I'm pretty alright. I like just starting to dance in a stylish way, but I'm too worried it might be creativity. So let's go with Gary, the game developer.
Gary, that's super risky choice, dude.
At least Scott won't like me anymore. Developing a game isn't a fun task. There's lots of risk and uncertainty. It's not a wise career to choose. Boy, howdy, are you telling me?
Look at him. He's hiding in the bush while developing video games. Not smart.
Go, Gary!
Fuck! The other team's Ibsen the Viking bastard is approaching the bush where Gary is.
Everyone knows Vikings are strong against game developers.
Ah, Ibsen has 2 battle axes. I don't think Gary is resistant to battle axes.
I can't watch this bloodbath. Clearly, Gary's dreams of creating a successful independent video game didn't include facing a Viking with a thirst for blood.
Gary's no longer a game developer. Now he's just a bloody carcass in a pool of his own excrement.
That is generally how it works. I guess life is always full of unexpected twists.
And we've lost. I guess pretending you could help us was stupid of us.
Yeah, almost as stupid as choosing a game developer to fight a violent melee.
I thought it wasn't creativity! Thanks for nothing. They leave. You feel so bad, you don't know if you'd rather be the one roaming the desert for 40 years. Nope, this feels bad, but still better than the roaming thing. Still, you lose -2 fun and -1 smarts. Boy, I would be upset about that if they were the stats I needed, but also, I'm not gonna it won't let me talk to Miranda!
I'm pretty sure I need fun, but that's where the shop is, so I guess I'm going for creativity again. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you're struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. What were you saying, Joe?
Oh, the Discord audio is doing that thing where it's like really like weird and breaking up constantly and stuttery. It'll level out eventually.
Okay. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. I don't have to accept that.
Yep, but they dared you. You have to.
Sucks. I don't need boldness. Later, you see a Liam scrolling through his phone looking like the embodiment of ennui.
Hey, Melanie, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice.
Trying to go for Zoe.
Nobody's getting who they want tonight. I was exchanging messages with a were koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. right before sarcasm illiteracy and actually being a pickle and not a person. That's very specific. He turned himself into a pickle, Liam. The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? That's just ghosting him. The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis?
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. Or this one.
Croissant.
Little vampire growing disinterested in overly attached werekoala emoji. I cannot even begin to guess which is which stat.
Yeah, I have no idea.
School bus.
There you go. What? That's so nuanced. Let's send it right now. He's texted me back. Let's see. Liam, even if it hurts my heart, I understand how you feel. Maybe you're right. Maybe we used to be like a croissant, and now we're just a school bus. Maybe we should now do as shooting stars do and look for the trumpet or our crocodile. Farewell, my purple shooting star. Perfect. No more overly attached werekoala, and I can still have a clear conscience. I must admit, your emoji poetry has touched my soul. You're an artist, and the smartphone is your gentle harp. Maybe one day you could show me your feelings through delicate emojis, too.
You were basically so nervous that you selected a bunch of emojis at random, but it worked. Sweet. And who knows, maybe Liam is the trumpet to your crocodile. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Alright, Pat, where you going?
Outdoors is... I have 5 money, though. No. I think I need hearts. Go to the gym. That's boldness, right?
It's creativity. Boldness is bathrooms.
Gym is charm.
Yeah, do you right.
Oh, okay.
Do you want boldness?
We have not come across the TV or computer head.
The calculator just hasn't shown up, huh?
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
You are on fire.
By skipping class and hang out in the bathroom. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. You come to as if you've been knocked out or drugged or something to the sound of... Oh,
That's you, Pat.
Oh, is this me?
Yep.
And
welcome back to season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Red, and an army of sexy werewolves.
Hooray!
Who's this?
This is another ancillary character.
What's up, losers?
I think this was Pat, right?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, right, yeah. For the last time, fuckbench, I'm not a werewolf.
Fuckbench is very strong.
Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough.
Yeah, bro. One of us. One of us. One of
What?
us.
I thought we were gonna do a sports game.
Sports game. Sports game.
We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Red.
I just realized this fucking shirt says Send Nudes.
Send nudes. It's Star Wars font. Oh wait, isn't that the Kappa shirt?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, he has the shell on too. Oh god.
We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which one of you incredible lichens can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way marriage contract. You can see the werewolf's tails wag in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes. And Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be undone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you
sign the name of Tilriot the Terrible, thus summoning him, or eat the contract.
The contracts. I eat the contract.
Okay.
Yeah. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. I.
Hmm?
That ended up sounding. I really, honestly, I have no backup plan. That was it. I was really counting on the athlete's sense of competition to immediately drive them to sign the contract with no thought whatsoever. I was just so confident in that I, well, I suppose you can all just go home then. See you next scheme? Man, if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for?
Oh man, no fair! She ate the contract before we even got started! Rematch! Rematch! Rematch!
Oh, for doing a rematch, I'm definitely gonna sign the contract so good, so fast!
You and Damien hustle the werewolves out of the prince's dimension before they can actively marry themselves off. And so you all regain single happily ever after, free to take whoever you want to prom. Gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Sure.
Nice.
What's the plan, Alex?
Okay, so I think I actually kind of forgot how this works. I shouldn't really be hyper-focusing on one stat. I should try and get the stats that my partner would like, right?
Yes.
Everybody has 2 stats, yeah.
Yes, but who is it throwing you at?
Well, he took the corpse.
I don't know what corpse does, but it gave me a group of people to hang out with.
Made you the coolest kid in school.
Okay. Trying to think what Miranda or Polly would like.
I'm pretty sure I know what Miranda's stats are, but I won't fucking tell you.
Well, your choices right now are smarts, creativity, or go to the shop. So,
creativity.
Oh, charm is also an option.
Oh, it's charm?
Fuck, I'm an idiot. No,
yeah, it's
smarts,
charm,
smarts, charm, or shop. I keep thinking charm is creativity, and I don't know why.
I'll do charm.
Okay.
Yeah, charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense, and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes, betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks.
Mr. Fritos, we have a problem!
If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you.
It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss? As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journalizing them to a journalism duel, to the death. Or sometimes people need a little push to the right direction. Kill his family and send him their severed heads as a warning.
So the second one sounds like boldness.
I think the second one's definitely boldness, I would say.
But it's also the most Alex answer humanly possible.
That's true.
You have a brand.
5 boldness is so low.
I think this one might be creativity.
It's either creativity or smarts.
So the thing,
one of them you'll be fucked. The other you will not.
Well, I don't see how it would be smarts. I think creativity, because you're coming up with a solution, with an alternate solution. I would say.
That's true. Yeah.
This one's definitely boldness. I think this one's creativity though.
All right, I'll
Are
go
you
with
a
boldness.
coward, or are you gonna play
Zero wants me to
smart?
commit to the brand, so I'll kill his family.
Way to go, boss! Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Let me schedule the murder in your agenda.
You keep out of the murder because he's too pure for that. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of his own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents...
Boss! Boss, it worked! The Fedora Bro changed his article. Read!
The other day, I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Fritos, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. I was sure the whole corpse thing was getting old, yet Fritos sent me a whole new vision. This version of corpses was home delivered, came in a smaller, more portable size, and were even customized for me.
Oh no.
I have to say, maybe there's more to corpses than I first thought. I'm wearing these as edgy earrings.
That sounds so heavy.
Hooray! Corpses are saved!
This guy really wearing his parents' severed heads as earrings? Today is a great day. No consequences for murdering 2 innocent people, even those documented in a magazine. And you also gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Daki Makara.
What? You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Body pillow.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Nintendo Switch.
Alarm clock.
An empty bottle of Pepsi.
Oh, that was actually...
Player order is decided based on how useful the selected object will be as your only belonging on a desert island. Start debating now. Okay, so you need containers. You need something to hold water in, and the Pepsi bottle is empty and ready for water.
Sometimes
Exactly
on a
4
deserted
6
island.
hours out of your Switch.
Sometimes on a deserted island, one can get lonely.
Alarm clocks are probably really good as thrown projectile weapons to take down small animals, small game for.
I feel like the
later.
alarm clock would be the loser, to be honest. Matiscose says
Matt, Joe, Alex,
Pepsi,
Pat.
Dakimakura, Switch, and alarm clock. So, okay, so Zero and Matiscose both say that empty Pepsi bottle wins. So I think I take it.
And they say that both of them say put me in second
Might-
place.
It might be
okay, yeah.
pretty rough having to look at the empty Pepsi bottle the entire time you're trapped on the island.
Also,
and
at
be
some
like-
point, you will piss in that bottle. You don't have a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, that's more use cases for it.
Yeah, but it's the last use case for it.
The important part is that it is a use case. All right, so Matiscose and Zero both agree that I take first and Joe takes second. So
But then they switch Alex and Pat. Personally,
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
thing.
Alex makes a pretty good argument for like the switch just stops being.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
gonna
charge
run out
your
of
switch.
you know that's fair. The Switch.
I can barely play
hold on.
like a game
Then-
in my bed for like 2 hours.
Then the Switch becomes a projectile, just like the alarm clock.
Yeah, but it's not as
so
heavy
it's
as an
got
alarm clock.
more.
Yeah, I don't think. you're
Also,
gonna
it
get the
will
same amount of
that
tap.
thing will shatter so
you-
much faster.
Zero
You
says
can't really
the Switch
chuck
can
an
be
alarm
3 projectiles, though. That's ammo.
No,
Shit.
they're so light, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, the Joy-Cons aren't gonna do any fucking damage on their
You
own.
can also probably start a fire with the Switch at least once.
Fangs is asking, why is the alarm clock so low? Fangs, you bring up a good point.
All right, slash poll.
The last thing you want to do when you're on a deserted island is wake up early.
Well, yeah, you're not waking up.
You're
Again,
not using
Alex
the alarm
said
clock.
you're throwing it at small animals.
All right, poll
First
will
of
be
all,
1 minute.
You will take out the small animals.
Poll is started. It will be 1 minute.
You will take out the small animals, but at the same time,
Also,
when you get back,
the players vote
you will
too.
have the arm of a major league pitcher because of all your practice throwing the alarm.
The players vote too.
Hold up.
I'm sorry, Pat. It's nothing personal. Also, you're winning, so fuck you.
Oh, I haven't seen Polly again.
What?
Thank Fangs argues alarm clock because you need to ensure you have daylight.
Why? It's quiet at night. Also, at night is when all the predators will come to you, so therefore, whatever projectile
Use the
you're
noise of an
tossing,
alarm clock to keep predators away from you, because it's such a loud ringing noise that they're probably gonna be scared.
Nintendo Switch wins.
Fuck.
Play
Who voted for
into,
Nintendo Switch?
play into the crowd.
Let's go.
All right, Zoe,
God
my
damn it.
beloved.
I'm so
Damn it, my
fucking
girl's not
angry.
here.
I'm so mad.
Wait, who was in the bottom left? The Coven and who else?
I don't remember his name.
Another Instant
I've never seen that guy.
Where
Yeah,
is
Calculester
Polly?
is on the board.
Hell yeah! Where's Polly?
Miranda?
Neither Polly or Miranda are on the fucking board this time.
That means they
God
don't love
damn
you
it.
enough.
Who's the cat girl? She's the shop.
Yeah, that's a shop. I'm going for Zoe. You walk up to see Damien closely inspecting Zoe's body. Not like that, you pervert.
What that mouth do?
First time that's been asked tonight.
Then Alex, you're Zoe. Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it.
Oh, that one? That one is for eating whole live birds.
One.
And crushing up the tiny little bird bones that the other mouth spits out.
And what about this mouth right over here?
That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to human ears.
And what about this one?
That one's for, I don't actually know. I don't think I ever noticed that mouth before. I've had so many forms throughout the years. A noble void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by young cat girl, gelatinous monster.
Now you got this sick new mouth that we get to decide a function for?
We? I'm not just going to take suggestions. Actually, no, wait. That sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth.
Time to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of these charismatic and dateable classmates. What about a scream puke mouth for all those times when screaming or puking alone just isn't enough? Or maybe one day this mouth could become the Melanie kissing mouth. Well, I gotta go for Zoe.
Odacat asks if Valerie is single.
You can date Valerie.
You can date Valerie. You just gotta. She's one of the secret dateable characters.
Yeah, and also it's unlockable, so like we're on a fresh save file. We would not have been able to do it this time.
Yeah.
Be the Onesler, be the Rizzler. OMG, Melanie! You read my spooky high seas pirate. And
AU.
Because that's almost the exact line that Scott uses on sea snake tentacled Kraken Vera. That's what you were referencing, right?
Sure, totally. Why not?
More like your fix where I beat someone to a pulp for the sake of sheer violence. None of that hurt X comfort bullshit.
Fuck off, Damien.
Everyone's a critic, huh, Damien? Anyway, Melanie, tell me more about all of your favorite lines and plot twists from my fanfiction. Enlist your 10 favorite positive adjectives for describing my writing style and grasp on romance.
Brilliant, witty, sparkling, thundering, raining, smart, compelling, orange, talented, and triangular. You instantly respond. Apparently it's a good answer, because Zoe takes her regular mouth and kisses you on the cheek. It's not an entire mouth dedicated to kissing you, not yet at least, but it's a start.
All right. Oh, good work.
Where you going, Joe?
Jobo?
Man, Scott's not it. Oh, Scott is
in
here.
the middle. You can just go straight to Scott. He's right there.
The only one I actually have hearts with right now is Vera, though, so I guess I'm gonna go hang out with Vera.
Okay. Did we have a voice for Vera yet after the reroll?
No, I think it's me though.
I don't think so.
It's Joe's turn because
it's Joe's. That's right.
Right, because it's reverse order.
Yeah. All right.
I keep forgetting.
Ah, boy. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed. Oh my god, I love that outfit. I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if he wants to sit with us, he's going to have to prove he's as cool as we are. but without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is uncool. So, what's it going to be?
Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Or, let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars?
I don't have 50 monster dollars, but let's do that one, I guess.
Lunchtime ones do not depend on your stats at all.
Ah, that's true. Okay, you're cool. What? Money can't buy coolness. Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Ore, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness. Why is coolness in the O section of your list? Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you. Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, while I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons, I will remember this favorably in the future.
Oh, not bad.
Perhaps I'll call you later for other favors. If you hope those favors are sexual in nature, but you don't say that because that is not a cool thing to say.
Let's do this.
Pat!
Remember, kids.
Okay.
Go hang out with
Let's go with shop.
Calculaster, coward.
The shop?
Oh.
I do like Calculaster, but yes, I'm gonna go to the shop.
Show me that money.
Alright. So, you're too poor for the PR agent. You can get the gift that keeps on giving. You can get a Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters, such as love and death. You can get a tampon used by the former prom queen. You can use a sexy fake Latin accent. You are too poor for the penguin mask. A motivational poster, some impractical yet kind of funny glasses, or a fake badass tattoo.
Let's get the glasses.
So $5 on the glasses?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got fun.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for.
Sure.
All right, Alex.
Let's go to the Coven and other character.
Aw, I wanted the voice Calculaster.
No, Calculaster.
Calculaster doesn't get to show up in this playthrough. We're not worthy.
Good lord, all you want is to eat in peace, and yet...
Save the world.
I think it's Matt.
That's Matt.
I think so. We're here to save the world.
Yeah, we know.
From you, Dimitri.
It's Pat.
You wound me, truly you do. After all I've done for you.
More like done to us. What about that time you betrayed us in the middle of a climactic battle, then unbetrayed us, then betrayed us 3 more times? Or that other time the next morning, the empty bed?
Can't they talk as separate entities so you know which one is porking Dimitri?
And so be it. Let's end this once and for all.
You know, the
And not like the
narrator
last
brings up a
time I
good
said
point.
that. Or the time before. This time I mean it. For real.
Yeah, no, same. For real this time, once and for all.
This is like the 7th final battle these dorks have had this week. You've had it with their bullshit. You take a fistful of ketchup packets and spew them all over Dimitri. Maybe Sun will get on his cape and he'll run away.
To get it dry cleaned.
Okay.
What's this? Blood! Oh, you wound me, my loves. I feel no pain but that in my heart. And I will slink off to some cave to lie in agony between life and death, waiting to be tended to.
You spot Dimitri squeezing some of the ketchup onto a hot dog and taking a bite on his way out of the cafeteria. What is that dude's deal?
Truly thank you for selflessly helping us out on our adventure, Fritos.
Nah, it was selfish. You really just wanted to eat in peace, but whatever.
In return, allow us to help you on one of your adventures.
Meh, why not? They can go ahead and help you with
solving the ancient enigma of your algebra homework, or going to retrieve the legendary bag of lasagna-flavored chips from the supermarket down the street while you risk your life protecting this cafeteria table. So lunchtime stuff, you can never fail lunchtime stuff. So when you're with the side characters, it boosts your stats.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the second one because the first one sounds like it's a boost my smarts, which are already super high.
Okay. We have heard tell of these lasagna-flavored chips, mostly through pleasant songs coming to us from our phones in 10-second increments. Very well. As long as you promise to guard this cafeteria table with your life. Wait, why do we need you to guard this? Never mind, whatever. You helped us out. We'll help you. That's what decent people do.
Is it?
That's what decent people do? Pfft, okay, Coven. Sure, whatever. I bet they always try to be their best selves. Are they even at this school?
All right, here are your chips. Don't ask why it took so long. Doesn't matter who was or wasn't making out with a near-death Dimitri in a secret cave somewhere as his wet shirt clung dramatically to his chiseled abs and his breathing was ragged as he danced on the edge of life and death, and a tough choice had to be made as to whether to spare his life. Here's your change. Goodbye!
Your change? You didn't give them any money. Well, in their hurry to avoid further questions, not that you were going to ask, you really don't care, they give you +4 money. Sweet deal.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a song. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Holding out
Katamari
for a
on the
hero.
rocks.
Katamari on the rocks, Joe?
Yes.
Again, I said holding out for a hero.
Shake it off.
What'd you say, Pat?
Kiss from a Rose, I think, the
All
Seal
right.
song.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
Player orders decided based on how unexpectedly adequate the song would be if it was used for a hemorrhoids ad. Holding
Come on,
out
shake
for
it
a
off.
hero. I mean,
Shake it
hemorrhoids.
off.
You gotta.
can't
fuck. Shake it off. Yeah, I think shake it off wins.
Shake it off. Like, but also you can't say holding out for the medicine is the hero, Matt.
Yeah, that's why it's the ad. You're holding out for the hero.
That's not unexpectedly adequate.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we all agree that shake it off takes first?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
As
Okay.
for the other three, I have
Kiss
no
from a
fucking
Rose
idea.
For a hemorrhoids ad.
Actually, Kiss for a Rose is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Now I'm picturing that fucking ad.
yeah.
Hey.
Katamari on the rocks feels right, honestly.
Like it'd be animated like the Katamari opening and everything. Can you imagine? Fuck, I want to make that commercial now.
Sure.
All right, Alex, what's the plan?
I do not know. Orange boldness, creativity, charm.
Can I see my stats real quick again? I forget which one I am. I'm yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's boost my boldness.
Okay.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mammy, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. Ah, life is good. You're a successful trendsetter that has moved monster kind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness.
I didn't expect this guy to come back with you,
I
Alex.
also
yeah,
didn't
me neither.
expect him.
Are you carrying a corpse? What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it.
The bigots!
Prepare to die.
This is also Alex.
Hey,
Also
a
didn't
corpse?
expect her to show up
Give it to
again.
me. I want its loot. Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die. The haters.
Greetings, my love.
This is Pat.
It's me, the interdimensional prince. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers. Oh, what's that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dry, skinny, funky, smelly high schooler? Can I marry it?
What is happening?
And, the interdimensional prince? Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever. This dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. Time to fight for your corpse and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how?
No, you're woke enough to acknowledge your corpse doesn't need a knight in shining armor to protect it. It can protect itself. Or love is always the answer. Wink.
What? I guess one is charm, and the other one is.
I think this
second one
one's
has to be charm.
smarts because you're woke enough to know something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go smarts. You leave your corpse alone. It can defend itself. It actually can't. It's a corpse. But you become so woke that you've achieved a level 12 of awakeness. At that level, your awakeness is just so strong it affects those around you. Whoa, bros! I think maybe pulling a corpse, or anyone for that matter, is not cool. And I feel this looting corpses might be too bad too. It's a weird feeling. Maybe it was the cockatrice burritos I ate before.
Yes, I know what you're feeling. I suddenly see how marrying a corpse isn't okay. But what about fooling high schoolers into marriage? Can we settle for that?
Well, I guess you can't work miracles.
Let's share all these newfound realizations on the internet to feel self-righteous and be judgmental around and patronizing to other people.
The awakeness effect will fade soon, but you've made the world a better place for a few minutes at least. So feel free to feel self-righteous, and even to be a bit judgmental and patronizing to other people. Ironically, you ended up saving your corpse. But what's that you see in its beautiful dead eyes? Is it gratitude? You're starting to form a real nice bond with your corpse. I feel you have a very special connection. Is this what some might call love?
Are you taking the corpse to prom?
Or is it
I think
just
so?
Or is it just you hallucinating due to continuous inhalation of the many unhealthy fumes the corpse is releasing as it slowly decomposes? It's hard to tell. Only sure thing is that you gain +2 charm and +1
Let's
smarts.
do this.
Where you going, Pat?
Okay, well, he stole where I was going. But I
Go to
am
the
just...
bathroom.
I'm just stacking up on boldness. We'll go to the gym. We'll get some more. We'll get some charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within. You're at your peak when you decide to go for kill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, who was Polly? Oh, we haven't seen her
we
since.
re-rolled.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
I don't remember.
Who was the last one?
voice we
The
got?
vampire? Not Damien.
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
So it's Alex. It's Alex.
I was Dimitri, yeah.
Yeah, so Alex, you're Polly.
Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts! I'm totally gonna go get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get magic tattoos, you wanna?
Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get?
The entire text of the Necronomicon. You be the first half, and I'll be the second half. Or knuckle tats. You get party par, and I'll get teapup tea. Put our knuckles together, and you know what that spells.
Yeah, we'll do the second one.
Sex!
You blankly look at Polly.
What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD. And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters. So, sex it is.
Saying that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips.
Shh, my little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be.
He does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want it, adding X to the end. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity.
Where you going, Joe?
I took where I was gonna go. You motherfucker.
I hope you run into Scott.
Have fun with Scott!
Going to class. Fuck it.
I love the little shadow dude.
I love him. That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. I've never had that experience. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young.
I'm dying.
I have exclusively fucking... That night, Scott invites you over to practice being in a cage for 12 hours. That's the plot I have to live. You're not sure exactly what that entails, but you put on your sexy underpants just in case.
Thanks for coming to practice, Doba. Coach says practice makes perfect, and the big game's tomorrow, so we need to prepare our teamwork. My job's to be the wolf and sit in this cage. You'll be on defense, making sure I don't escape and terrorize any innocent women, children, or herds of sheep. Don't worry, you'll do fine. But I should warn you that when I'm a wolf, I can't really control my base desires. Wolf Scott isn't as smart as me, Scott. So if I start getting all primitive and handsy, I want you to know it's only because of the feelings I think I'm catching for you.
I have not gotten any hearts of you. I've exclusively gotten hearts from Vera. I love you, Scott, but this isn't gonna work out.
I just don't want things to get awkward. If you want me to leave you alone, you can squirt me with this super soaker. That should calm me down.
Oh, don't worry, Scott. You won't be needing a water gun to get super...
Cool. I have no idea what that means, because I don't understand innuendo. I'm gonna get in the cage now.
Scott gets in his cage. You sit down and stare at him silently in the cage. Thus proceeds one of the weirdest hours of your life.
Is it just me, or is this really, really boring? If I'm already getting all stir-crazy, Wolf Scott's gonna be super irritable. That probably won't be good for the whole staying in the cage plan. Maybe we should put some fun distractions in here. You know, something fun to pass the time. I have a very active brain, you know.
No, you don't. Yeah, okay, a distraction sounds reasonable. What could keep Scott occupied while he's sitting in a box for several hours straight?
A friend! Carefully crafted out of a football with a silly face drawn on it. Or a werewolf's favorite pastime, were Sudoku.
It's the first one. The answer's the first one. But that would be creative, wouldn't it? Is that
either that or
creativity?
Fun? I
If
feel
it's
like
fun, I should be
Well, I
good.
feel like the second one's smarts, and your smart's your highest, isn't it?
First one's in character, though.
What are you going with?
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna go for 2, I guess. You hand Scott a Sudoku book. You got it from the library, so it's already half filled out, but whatever.
Okay, this seemed kind of fun. I'm not normally good with numbers, but maybe Wolf Scott will be. He's definitely good at killing people. Maybe he has other hobbies.
Maybe.
I don't get what makes them wear Sudokus, though. What does that mean?
It's simple, really. You explain to Scott that during the full moon, these normal looking unsolved Sudokus actually turn into solved Sudokus.
Oh, that's crazy! I thought they were solved by smart people, but this makes way more sense. Wow, me and these wear Sudokus have so much in common. I'll be great company while Wolf Scott's busy trying to maul everyone I know and love. It's nice to be understood. Thanks, Doba.
The pleasure's all yours. You make a mental note to solve the Sudokus while Scott is wolfed out, so he'll be none the wiser. You and Scott nail this practice run, and with any luck, you'll soon be nailing each other. No! 2 charm plus we're just friends, Scott!
Alright, I need some fun.
Well,
That day during recess, you start
Are you not having fun right now? Is this how we find out?
You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the Scary Clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Is that how it works?
Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Asked and answered, I guess.
You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent.
Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to perhaps sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film? And afterwards we could adjourn, possibly to an eating establishment? Or I can watch and take autistic photos as you consume calories?
Oh, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to.
I believe it's me.
Okay.
Oh boy, you two going on a date? What? No. What are you even doing here? Eavesdropping! What do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Melody out to dinner and a movie? You're not asking out anyone, and it's not a date. Dating is cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoculture. What?
Monogamy culture.
Monoculture. Well, if it's not a date, what is it?
Damn, Coach. If you can't convince Liam that this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them it's not a date, it's a date. Wink. Or it's performance art, Liam. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you that we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time.
Ah, shit.
I think this one's creativity.
I don't think you have any stats that would fail anything. As long as it's threshold, but we still don't actually know for sure.
I think it's whichever one's higher. Performance art.
Duck costumes! Duck costumes? Well, that changes everything! It does? Sure it does! I thought you two were planning a romantic evening, when really you're just trying to show your school spirit! The school's mascot isn't a duck. Well, of course it's not, but you know what they say, it's not the mascot that matters, it's the dressing up in a hot foam rubber costume. Your aphorisms truly are the best. Thank you! And I suppose dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree.
It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of a movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's the best not date you've ever had. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Well,
the monster
here we
prom
go.
draws near. All right,
Who you
so
asking
Alex.
out?
So Alex, you can ask out any one of the main characters, but also none of them is a valid option, and none of them leads to many of the secret endings. So who's it gonna be?
I'm already so invested in my corpse, right?
It
Who's it gonna
seems
be?
like you're pretty into your corpse. I'm not gonna lie, that's the vibe I've been getting.
Yeah.
Anyways, you should take calculus. First time any of us speak
that's
to
the
him.
first time we ever see him is when I ask him out. Okay. So I'm gonna present an option to the chat. Would you rather see possible corpse or calculester? See
I
the
gotta
corpse
shoot your
says 0.
See the corpse?
You're not gonna shoot your shot with
What
Miranda?
says corpse.
Oh,
Neither
I'd
of
like
us talked to Miranda like
All right,
ever.
it sounds like it's corpse. Alex?
corpse. Yep. Give me that corpse bride, baby.
Pat, who will you ask to prom?
We'll try, Polly.
Hey, Boo.
Joe, who will you ask to prom?
Vera, she's gonna turn me down, but I'll ask Vera.
Oh,
God.
I don't have stats for Liam.
Liam really likes you.
Yeah,
do you
but I
know
have
what
stats for
do you
him.
know what Liam's stats are? I assume smarts is one of them. Remember, the stats that you need are lower on short game.
I know. I've been gunning for Zoe, though. Let's fail to ask out Zoe.
All right.
Joe, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Why didn't
Get
you
it
ask
over with.
Scott?
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity. And not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye. Yeah, that's about how it goes. Your failure made you so despised by society that you are exiled to the wilds where you joined a pack of wolves. Always
Like
with the
Scott?
wolves! Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for Wolf.
How?
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Oh,
Uh,
this is me.
Zoe.
Yeah, it was Alex.
Oh,
no,
honey,
yeah,
I'd
it is
love to. The thing is, Zoe plus Melanie doesn't add up to any funny or cool ship names. And everyone knows that's the first rule of choosing a date. So, not this time, okay? Call me if by any chance you change your name in the future, though.
What's this?
Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned
None of us are
surgeon.
getting a date,
You
are we?
studied hard and passed all the tests.
gonna
Unfortunately,
take my
no
course.
hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job, and in the end, you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the Monster Prom isn't important.
Let's do this.
Olani no longer viable.
All right, Pat.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
I think this was Alex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Prom? Yes! It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies.
Hell yeah!
Damn it!
Prom
Nice
night was
work.
nice, but a bit bland for the likes of you. You decided to spice things up by summoning some interdimensional nightmare creatures because interdimensional nightmare creatures know how to rave the right way. You and Polly held hands while admiring the interdimensional nightmare creatures wreak havoc. What a night!
Sure.
That was pretty tame for Polly, to be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
You
Alex.
ask nobody at prom because none of them are as cool as a corpse. You ask your corpse to prom, and for sure it doesn't say no. So a date it is. You bring your corpse to prom. What a whimsical evening. And nobody judges you. Mostly because everybody is doing their own fucked up stuff. So you get to date a corpse. Still, that doesn't make it less wrong. For today, you romance a corpse. Maybe tomorrow, you romance a sentient being who can really love you back. Baby steps.
Fuck. Fuck.
We got the corpse secret ending.
Yep.
And Alex was voted the best at actually learning something in school.
Yeah, I went to school a lot.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers. Still wrong on so many levels. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, it was summer. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, renowned creator of Garfield, as his protege. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagna, but you can bet he's into lots of weird stuff too.
Jesus Christ.
For those 2
so
weeks,
good.
the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
These are the credits.
Man.
Alex and Pat won at least.
Woo!
Oh, Alex, what did you think of your
Is that
first game
Milo?
of Monster Prom? Wait, what?
There was a photo of Milo.
What do you do with my girl, Matt?
Slenderman!
I really enjoyed the writing and playing the characters and seeing where all the scenarios went. I don't think this is a great game to play, though.
It's kind of really not.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
there was no way to
yeah.
like really hone in on who you were trying to date. The whole stats aspect of it didn't feel super fun and engaging. You only ever got like 2 options to work with. And I imagine, I don't know like how many scenarios. There's got to be plenty of writing
lot.
in order to keep it.
There's
okay.
a lot.
There were a lot this time that I've never seen.
Okay, good. So that's important because like the only thing that's carrying the game is seeing the writing and the scenarios themselves. And so if they start to repeat, then like I feel like there's no point. But I mean I thoroughly enjoyed streaming it at the very least. I think it was very fun to have as a group.
I think all of the fun of Monster Prom, and I can't say this about the sequels, but Monster Camp is basically just Monster Prom again, but with different stuff.
Mhm.
And Monster Road Trip is apparently like a completely different fucking game.
Yeah, apparently. I've never played that one at all. I don't know.
Do they ever
anything
get good at being a game?
about it. Probably not.
I
Okay.
have no idea. Well, as far as I'm aware, Monster Road Trip is a lot more progression based. But I don't know what that means. Pretty much all of the fun of Monster Prom comes from playing it with people.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Like playing
I
this
think
game by yourself sounds awful.
the stories, the voice acting experience. I think that's the reason to play Monster Prom. You're right; it's not a very good video game, but
No.
I love the writing.
Yeah, I mean, I had such a good time that I can't be mad at it. But like, it's hard to think of the meta and like how I'm gonna do things because it doesn't seem to really matter.
Yeah,
Like for Joe, it just railroaded you into the Scott storyline.
Yeah.
Even though I was the only person I was actually interacting with was Vera.
Yeah, and you weren't pursuing Scott. He just showed up everywhere that you went, and there was no way for you to tell the game, "Hey, I don't really care for Scott. Can I choose somebody else?" I don't know. There was no way to like rope in. I liked when there was that one where it was like board game night, and you had to choose between two of the players. I thought I was gonna do more of that stuff. And
in the long game, in a full length game, it probably would have done that at least.
Yeah, it does.
It
does
times.
it twice.
Yeah.
There, Zero says the good time is about ruining Joe's attempts to get with Miranda. I played this game a lot. I go for Miranda every time.
I've never got Miranda.
I've taken her to prom one time.
Okay.
Just once. But also, like, the events are also kind of fun discovering them. So we have actually seen what the sheet with holes in it does. And Pat was the one who found
that one has like a lot of different ways that it can go.
Well,
if
in
I
Pat's
remember
case,
correctly,
you were going for Polly, and it was like, I was like, that's like really super racist.
yeah, it ruined everything.
Turned him, even though he had all the stats. I'm pretty
Oh my
sure
god!
To get her,
Oh
and he
my
had
god!
interacted with her all game. She turned him down
You showed up in
specifically
Ghost
because of the
Face?
sheet.
Yeah, Ghostface.
Yeah. Oh, I bought it because I was like, oh man, like a ghost thing that's probably related to Polly, and then it ruined it.
That's
everything.
really funny.
It was fucking awesome. That I think that is still my favorite session of Monster Prom I've ever played.
Every time I play this game, I'm like, I'm gonna try somebody else, and then Polly comes on screen, and I'm like, no, I love her too much. We're doing this again.
I wish there was
Sometimes
more
I do
player
that.
options, and also I wanted to see the player like art.
I
So,
agree.
Monster Camp has a lot more player options.
I was gonna agree with the player options.
Also, I
It kinda
believe you
sucks to
can
be
you
the
can
last
ask
person to
another
get
player out to prom in
Monster Camp,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
fun.
in Monster Camp, you can like there is an ending where two players go to prom together.
Yeah, Monster Camp is this, but like sort of expanded a bit.
Yeah.
As far
but
as I'm aware.
I really enjoy how the characters are written, and I like that they have like different outfits depending on what location you're visiting.
Some of those outfits I've never fucking seen before. One of them was
yeah,
from
so
Monster Camp.
I don't.
Well, yeah, there.
I don't want to be. I don't want to shit on this, but I'm pretty sure the outfits are randomized.
Well, sometimes they are.
The auditorium,
whenever,
they're always wearing the costumes in the auditorium at the
Yeah.
very least. I know that.
Yeah.
extra outfit sets. Well, there you go.
Maybe it's from
Oh.
XXL. That's like maybe they added that while they were making
Halloween,
Monster
winter,
Camp.
Chinese New Year.
XXL?
Monster Camp. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
XXL
XXL?
the Switch version specifically.
XXL is the
Oh, okay.
definitive version that comes with second term. Second term is DLC.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Originally.
Yeah, because I have. So
I don't
booted
think
my
you can
PC
buy it
version.
without second term on Switch. Like, I believe XXL is the only version you can buy, and that might be true on Steam now too. I don't know, but second term, for Alex's sake, added Zoe and Calculester and a bunch more events.
Yeah, Zoe and Calculester were secret endings in the original edition of the game, and they were very popular, so they were expanded into full characters.
Which I think is why Zoe mentioned in one of the things that she was a totem at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
that was
an
being
item
sold
designer.
by Valerie.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
So I assume-
neat stuff to it, but at the end of the day, it is just a fucking
Yeah.
visual novel.
Well, regarding Zoe, there's also we somehow did not see at all in this playthrough, but Zoe is also an allegory for a trans character too. Because she's an eldritch god that transitioned into a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an allegory for a trans character, and then Calculester's kind of like a non-binary character.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Even though
his computer.
even though computer bind, yeah, you get it.
Yeah. I get it.
Calculester is great.
But-
I wish we'd seen
Calculester,
Calculester at all in this game. He is such a sweetheart.
It's neat that there are so many characters that you might come across different ones in each playthrough, but it does I wish we would have come across all the other ones more.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like. That's
There
where
are
the
a lot
replay
of
value
side
comes in.
characters that you can run into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's that at the ending, you see all the characters together. I'm like, there's a
That's
good
not
30%.
even all of them.
Yeah, 30%.
Yeah, that's not even all of them.
Yeah.
But I like that because it makes it so that when you're playing, if you play with your friends a lot, because a lot of games like this don't have enough content to kind of keep you coming back.
True.
Yeah,
So
so
Monster
this
Prom
game is
absolutely
stuffed.
does a very good job of having a bunch of.
Legit, I'm not certain I've ever seen the same event twice.
I
That's
think we've
good.
seen a repeat maybe once or twice ever.
Yeah, I don't think any of the ones I saw this game were, but I do remember us being like, oh yeah, it was that event. But yeah, it's very rare.
There's
And we played
so
this
much
game.
content.
We played this game a lot at one point.
I really enjoyed it. And this is a good group to do it with. So
Yeah.
Let's
we
play
wanna do
Monster Camp sometime.
Yeah, we should play Monster
Yeah,
Camp.
I'd be down.
yeah. Well, that's the problem. Do we play more of this to see all the variations that it has, or do we go to Monster Camp?
The question is,
Monster
does
Camp would be
Monster
cool
Camp
because then
play
we'd all
different?
be.
Well, that's
no,
the
it plays exactly like this.
But that's also the thing. Me and Joe have never played Monster Camp.
I played the demo
I've never
for
played it
Monster
either.
Camp 4 years ago. Monster Camp is basically just Monster Prom, but we put more stuff and there's different romance options.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Love interests in.
But I think Monster
Monster
Camp would be neat because we'd all be on an equal playing field because none of us have fucking played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That was
also
something that I was worried
someday.
at the beginning is oh, everybody else knows how to play this game. They're all gonna get what they want, and I'm gonna be left in the dust. No, it doesn't matter.
I've dated
really doesn't
Miranda one time, Alex.
I got with the corpse.
I think I got
Vicky.
Calculester at one point.
Vicky and Oz are dateable characters in Monster Camp.
Well, I don't think they are yet, but there was that stretch goal that
No, Monster
it's
Camp's
Monster
done.
Camp, Monster Prom Reverse, where the player characters are the romance options.
I believe those are all done.
Are they?
I haven't gotten a backer. I haven't
Playable?
gotten a backer update in over a year after Monster Road Trip came out.
Mhm.
Granted, they were making that side game about Zoe and Liam going to Japan. I don't know what the fuck that will entail, but that was something that they also said was going to happen.
Let me see. Damien.
I also feel like we have to get Xander in on one of these. He would be
Oh my
mortified.
god. I need Xander to read any line of dialogue that Polly speaks. Even a single one. Oh, it'd be amazing. Yeah, let's play Monster Camp at some point, maybe.
I'd be down to play this more often. Obviously, Pat, you were talking in our friend group of hey, we should play this a bit. But I feel like we could stream this just every now and then.
Yeah,
That's-
fuck Mario
it's a
Party
good
monthly.
streaming
It's
game.
Monster Prom monthly now, motherfuckers.
I
looked
was
at the-
thoroughly enjoying it from beginning to end, whereas Mario Party, there are definitely dips.
I just looked at the dateable characters in Monster Camp. I will say it's probably I'd say it's a pretty severe downgrade from
We'll have to
Prom.
see.
But
I've heard the Slayer is fucking great in camp. Because she comes alongside that spirit, and that spirit has its own dialogue.
Yeah, the Slayer's
Oh,
pretty good. Damien's
saw
still
the
there.
cousin.
Calculester's still there.
But,
Milo's pretty good.
Miranda's gone, Polly's gone, Vera's gone, Scott's gone.
Yeah, wasn't there a tactical game they were making too?
I have no
What?
The
idea.
one where it's
I'd play that.
It's like a, from what I understand, what I remember,
What's the team called?
it was they're called Beautiful Glitch, I think.
Yeah.
One of the games on the Kickstarter was, because they did a Kickstarter for 4 Sims all in one. And one of them was a game about going to a ski resort and it being Miranda versus Vera and having to like choose sides and build the army, and then you have like a showdown at the end.
Yes. Okay. So like they definitely overextended, right? And announcing like 5 games at once.
Probably. I haven't heard anything since Monster Road Trip came out, like at all.
But yeah,
Cult of the Lamb is doing a collab with them.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That checks out.
But so I also think like with regards to like the romance.
If you told me
options
that
in camp,
Devolver published this fucking game, I would believe you, even though they didn't.
I think with the romance options in camp, it's like they took Damien and Calculister because and put them in that one as well. But I think for the most part, it does a good job of not being a replacement for Monster Prom. It is an additional.
That's good.
An additional variation of it.
Let's
We gotta
see.
get going.
I'm trying to
I
see.
actually have
I
a weird headache coming on. Anyways, next week we got more things happening. Did you know things happen on this channel? Allegedly.
Very, very occasionally.
Unless it's last week. Unless
I
it's the
can't-
like past week.
I can't play my stream ending song because it's desktop audio.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, are you guys doing Nier on the Monday?
Yep, I believe we're finishing Route A.
Ah. Then on the Tuesday will this time hopefully actually be Escape Academy. Hey, did you know that Microsoft's download servers are terrible?
They sure are.
Like, holy shit. The reason we didn't play Escape Academy this week is because my Xbox took 2 hours to update and then took 3 hours to install Escape Academy. Escape Academy is 4 gigs.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
It was fucking stupid. And then I went to Game Pass to try and download that version, and it was also going to take like 3 hours. And then I went to Steam to download a game roughly the same size, and it took 10 minutes. Anyways, so that'll be happening then.
Yeah,
It's
the servers are
installed
fucked
now.
today.
Nothing will stop us.
All right, everyone.
Then yeah, there's nothing else confirmed. I will hopefully be getting to Paper Mario on Wednesday, but I don't know for sure. We'll see.
What's the spooky game next week?
What is the spooky game next week? I think. Well, I think my. Wait, hold on. What was the spooky game next week? Actually, I think originally the plan was for me to do the 3 retro games that day. So I guess we'll just do that on Friday, or at least see if we can do that on Friday. So that'll be Clock Tower on the Wonder Swan, Nancy Drew Message in the Haunted Mansion for the GBA, and Famicom Detective Club 2 on the actual Famicom, Super Famicom. Sorry.
All right, everyone. That's the next week. Pat, thank you for joining us tonight.
That's fun.
Alex, thank you for getting strong.
I hope you
strong-armed
fall in
into
a
this
ditch
against
for
your
getting
will.
a date to prom.
Haha.
Finally, the corpse.
I'll see y'all on Monday with Nier Automata.
Yes, sir.